Hello everyone, greetings and welcome to stream. Today I plan to do a little bit of work on some character designy stuff. Because I still have more old character designs that I want to redesign, some of which will be for my Dragon related project. And by some of which I mean one in particular, and that's going to be the one we work on today. I do have to download the old version of this picture first though, which is going to absolutely pain my heart and soul, body and mind. Sometimes old pictures hurt. Quite a bit. Okay, he's not there. Oh no, he is there. Okay. How old are you? 2018? Oh my god. It's fine. We're not gonna talk about my mouse art era. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about my mouse art era. It's okay. You'll see in a second. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yes. Oh! I've been hesitating switching screens because I kind of haven't 100% settled in just yet. I'm like fidgeting with my glasses and various other features. Features? Whatever. You get the point. Still trying to get comfortable. I got really distracted due to an incident that happened earlier today, so sorry for the delay. I now have everything situated-ish. Now I gotta situate myself, still trying to get comfortable. Never comfortable. Hopefully when I get a new chair, I'll be comfortable, but for now, it's just like, meh. Anywho, onwards. That's not my art program. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if, anybody here is part of my Discord, but I was having problems where two, GFX bot accounts basically stole my artwork, watermarked it, and tried to pass it off as their own. Needless to say, I was highly annoyed. So yeah, I've been dealing with that today. So everything I post now has to have a terribly hideous watermark all over it. Because, you know, some jerks have to ruin just artwork for other people. Can't post anything nice anymore, God forbid. Now where's that, oh, here it is. Gonna open the adopt redesign file real quick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this is kind of where we left off on the adopt redesigns. Very, very nice looking designs. I am, however, going to work on very particular ones today. That's not it. Cancel. I wanted you. I use this for size comparisons. Have it be off to the side a little bit. I also like to keep the general head size around the same. Yep. Chop off the horns, we don't need them. Character. Thinking about making this character around the same. Yeah, around the same height. Also realizing I put this too close. Okay, so this character I'm going to be working on designing, well, redesigning today is going to be a mixture of various elements. This deserves a nice open of my reference program. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna load recent file. I wonder what this was for. Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely, yeah. Your corner. Okay. Just gonna look up a couple of references real quick for the, outfit, because I really want to redo the way the outfit is right now. Okay, there's definitely some good suggestions here. Not that one. No. I definitely don't want to outright copy a reference. That would be terrible. I like the idea of having some flowy bits. Flowy bits is a nice choice. Nice choice. I think armor's out. I don't really want armor. That looks more Roman. That's just straight up the academia uniform. I'm sorry? Why is that in my search? Ooh, that's a girl's outfit, but I don't care. It's pretty. I don't know anything about you, but I'm gonna yoink that for a reference for future use, because those are some that I can only vaguely see anyways. It's a very blurry picture. Oh my god, it's a little bean. That's so cute. Y'all can't even see what I'm seeing. I'm just kind of rambling to myself about the random stuff I'm finding. That is unfortunate. Because no matter how cute it looks, it kind of looks like AI. That sucks. Really cute until I noticed the weird second arm, coming out of the left side. People only have 2 arms, or if you're gonna design a character with multiple arms, I think you'd make that a little more apparent. Anyways, now that I'm done with that cursed, piece of information. What on earth is going on there? This character doesn't even have any arms! Oh, no, he does. I just couldn't see him. Weird. Optical illusion. Yeah, it looked for a second like the character didn't have any arms, and I was like, how are they holding the sword? And then I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, they do have arms. Anyways, this is probably a good general amount of, inspiration I've collected, at least. Don't think I'm really gonna do better than this, unfortunately. Unless I can. No, I don't think I can. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be the best I got. Okay. Resituating everything and getting to work. Here, I'll upload the old one so you can see what atrocity I'm remaking today. I even had a color reference palette. Okay, here we go. Let's Oh wait, did I not pick the right one? Hold on, I might have not. Oh, no, it's doing the thing where it lags. Never mind. Okay. Where are you? Import. This thing is the character we're redesigning today. This little bean of a baby that I did with mouse art. You can see I did it with mouse art because it looks utterly atrocious. Now, and sometimes when I look up the picture of this little sea serpent creature, he's just kind of a little blorbo. I'm not sure how he's supposed to be actually defined. Just a little blorbo. Let me see here. How are you supposed to be defined? Described as... This just says any huge sea monster. I want to say whale-like. Okay, well, if it's gonna be that vague, I suppose it doesn't matter how I draw it. in the long run. Also, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Stratix. And hello. Here, I'll save pictures of both versions as a reference. So I'll get that serpentine-looking version, and then I'll grab the Blorbo. Actually, I don't know that I want the Blorbo, so I'm gonna do a cross between Blorbo and Sea Serpent and take that as a reference. Alrighty. But yeah, this is some art from 2018. That one I can actually date. This piece of artwork predates my streaming career. Anyways. Ah! It lagged again. I think I might do the tail in a slightly different way this time, because I'm not 100% sure I like how I did the tail. Might do this little Blorbo version of a tail. But I do kind of want it to look more like thin. Oh wait, this is actually very important for me. I found another reference I can find. Fishtails. Kinds of fishtail. Show me the fishy tail. Like, you have this one where it's like... very neat. More kin to this. Ooh, that one's kind of wicked looking. I'm trying to like mentally process because like I'm not necessarily the best at drawing sea serpents, but I can certainly try. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Oh, that one could work. Anyways, let's go ahead and just take this image. Do it, do it. Oh, some of these are pretty wicked. Whoa. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Gonna head out for family dinner, have a good arting? Yeah, have fun at the family dinner. Yeah. The yeets bounce right off my head. I barely even react. Suppose I shouldn't just be looking at that. Ooh, I like these. The quest for tail types continues. Okay, that is definitely AI. That is one of the most cursed things I've ever seen in my life. What on earth? Oh my god. Oh, it gets worse. How does it get worse? Ugh. That is nightmare fuel. And I will never be able to unsee that. Anyways, I should probably stop looking for references now and move on. Still trying to break that bad habit of mine to focus too long and hard on, reference hunting. Anyways. I want to give him horns or not? I think he could live without having horns. Not all sea serpents have horns. I think he'll do fine without them. I decided since he's gonna be a little sea serpent, maybe I want his pose to look a little bit more floaty. That'll make it more interesting. I think. More floaty. I need him to be to scale, or else it's gonna bother me forever. So clearly this is the problem that I have. I need these legs to be shrink-a-dink down. And then I might need the rest of him to be shrinking down. Casually continues to add everything to the shrinky list. I feel like I probably shouldn't have grabbed the arms in that exchange. That's okay. And then arms would be too long. Obviously, if we want everything to be even... Actually, I guess this works because if you think about it, those feet are flat, these feet are not flat, so I guess it works. Okay. Symmetry ruler needs to come home for me. Sure, good enough. I mean, he wasn't the worst design in the world. I definitely am redoing his clothes, though, because I hate his clothes. Also, his ears, I want to have more of, like, a webbed kind of look to them, if that makes sense. Hello. Looks janky. Maybe it's not, though. I'm wondering, making gears. I think I'm making the ears too small. That's the problem. Let's start with something more simple. Let's start with the eyes. Yeah, back when I did this set that was Greek mythology inspired Monster Boys, uh, Chimera sold. And I say sold very loosely. The Chimera got adopted. Because this was actually a draw to adopt, which I'm now revoking because I'm adding it to part of my drawing every type of dragon that I can as a VTuber model project. But, this little bean. That. Makes him look annoyed. Okay, we have... That's a little better. I like that more. Okay. Obviously, I don't like how the pupils are kind of normal in this one. To be a sea dragon. Come on, babe. Yeah, for the kind of ears, I suppose. Uh... Oh, that's a little too dark, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't actually need that on right now. I don't need the ruler on so that I can work on the hair. Okay, I have to do that. Make this like the focal point, so to speak. That line was dark. That was actually before I really actively, like, drew ears. Like I have some little... Hee, I love the little hair swoops. Honestly, one of my favorite design elements, hair swoop. Other side. Need to make sure things were going alright on this side as well. Again, gonna go back to the asymmetrical, that little ponytail thingy, the little rat tail. Do I want that little ring around it, or do I want to do something different with that? Here's a thought. Little circle bit, but instead of just having it be a circle, like put little things on. No, it needs to be up higher. Okay. I'm gonna put maybe thing that looks almost like pearls. Yeah, I don't like the way I sketched that out. Anyways, this thing that looks almost like pearls on the head. I have to do it in a better way though. It doesn't look that great. I'm gonna do it in a way, though, that I want it to look a little bit more akin to almost seaweed. Just to kind of, like, be the whole aquatic vibe. I feel like that'll be a good hair accessory rather than this. The fin on the head was okay, but it just wasn't... I wasn't feeling it anymore, I guess I should say. Like, what? Why on earth did I decide to do this with the... Oh! Hi! Hi, hold on. Hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! I am Ryu, Ice Storm Dragon for the Mystical World of Cassatal. Hi! How are ya? Nice to see ya. I'm working on some character, redesigns, but this is a really old picture from 2018. I'm trying to redo it. I'm redoing a bunch of old... Let me turn that off. I'm redoing a bunch of old character designs of mine. Oh my god, he looks so uwu here. Anyways. Oh, where am I? Where did I go? Ah! I'm gone, what? Ah, where am I? Hold on. Nande, yeah! Ah! Where did I go? Where? Hold on. That's so odd. Where did I go? Ah! I was reduced to atoms! No! Oh my goodness. Hold on. Did I, like... Oh! What? Okay, that's one of the strangest things I've had happen to me on stream so far. Anyways, what were y'all doing today? Oh, goodness. I have no idea where I went. I just ceased to exist. Oh, anyway, thank you for the follow as well. But yeah, what were you doing? Did you have fun with your stream? I can't get over how absolutely squishy this character looks right now. Unintentionally so, but, you know, it's fine. Had some Sonic battle, and we're just grinding. Though, since it was just grinding, I was mostly yapping with my random thoughts. I understand that. I am consistently rambling to myself every time. I'm just kind of like vibing, especially on art streams. Those are my most rambly, because I'm just like, and now I'll do this, and now I'll do this, and I just narrate everything. Oh, goodness. Grinding for the last 2 cards left in his collection? Yeah, nice. Also, thank you! Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I've definitely come leaps and bounds, because you can see the difference between the 2018 artwork and now, which is very distinctly different. Could I not pick a skin tone? What is going on here? Anyways, yeah, I have these top 3 are like little demon-related characters. Their old designs are in here too, like, that one. It used to be an adoptable character. I decided to change a lot about her design that I didn't like. And then I have this one, which is covering itself, but you can see that I added a few elements, took some elements away, altered some things. This one was my least favorite, and I hated it with the white-hot intensity of 1,000 suns, which is why I will never put it at full 100% opacity, because people don't need to look at that one. It's bad. Anyways, art. I'm redrawing this one because, it was based on a sort of like sea monster type thing from Greek mythology. I really like Greek mythology, but I'm also kind of doing a personal project now where I want to diversify the dragon VTuber community by making as many different types of dragon VTubers as possible. So once I finish working on the rigging showcase for the Wyvern Girl that I did, I'll probably be I'll probably be doing, not this one, I was gonna do the cockatrice first, but this would be somewhere on the agenda. Yeah, I'm actually an amphitheater. Amphitheater. There's a sound. Amphitheater. Gosh, it's such a tongue twister, I swear. Which I've never really seen another amphitheater, but I would love to see another one. It's like one of my favorite types of dragons, which is why you can kind of see it in my logo off to the left there. I love dragons. I love dragons, I love mythology. If you combine them both, I become an unbearable person. Also, I was giggling at the shade at your design becoming an opaque thing. But yeah, little squishy dude here. I wanted him to have more of a Greek feel than whatever the heck I was doing over here. I like character design, but I don't think I knew what I was doing in 2018. Also, I like unnecessarily complex designs for no reason now. I think I got ruined by Genshin. Because I think we can all admit Genshin Impact designs are unnecessarily complicated for no reason. I might keep the little fins on the arms, but I might do it in a different way. I actually don't have Yae Miko or Raiden. Every time their banners come up, I don't have any luck with that. But I do have, Heizo is a personal favorite of mine, which, you know, tormented as a Heizo enjoyer because there's almost never any proper art of Heizo unless it's his birthday. He just manifests in the background somewhere. Oh, the disappointment of liking 4-star characters. Complexity is the spice of life. Yes, the way that I've redesigned things over and over again, just attempting to get things to be, like, really... I need to put this pen down, I'm holding it funny. It just... oof. Too much work for myself for no reason. Okay, so if I could do little spiky finny things... Oh, this has them kind of, like, on the elbow. I kind of like that. That could work. I have a little separate program I have that has a bunch of references in it for me to look at. Helps keep me focused. Okay, so if I could, like... There's one... Like... Hold on, I forgot how fins work. I had it, but then I lost it. Oh, found it. Kind of like spikes. A little bit more oomph right there. Yeah, little spikies. That's better than this. By the way, I will trash talk my old designs constantly. It's just, it's an artist thing. You don't really like looking back at your old works. Except with rare exception. Every once in a while there's one and I'm like, oh, I really liked this one. This is not one of those. Okay, and then this one, so if it's like this, and then you could see it, and then this one, so it would be on the outer edge here. I don't know how much I would see of it, though. I might cover some of it, because I don't think you would see all of it from that angle. Ooh, do I want to keep gloves? Might keep gloves. I definitely want him to have pointy little claw nails. Okay. Thinking about having some sort of emblem or design here to kind of like hold it together. I'm gonna do a little foldy bit here. And then we want to have it kind of like... I like how people will like always put like a little belt or something here to kind of like hold it together. Oh gosh, I need to define that a little bit more. I'm not gonna see the little bougie part here. Okay, the question is, how flowy do I want these clothes to be? Do I want the flowy to continue below, or do I want the flowy to be consistently focused only in one spot? I don't like how that does. Okay, for the belt, I'm thinking maybe... Recently... thick belt that we do want to add like little embellishments to as well. I do like the idea of it being very flowy. I like very, very frilly, flowy things. I like that. Okay, nice. I'm still gonna give him pants. I have a dragon OC too. I love dragons. Are they a water serpent? If they are, you could go with the flowy design to fit the water-like aesthetic. Yes, they are a sea serpent. I think, okay, I do not know if this is supposed to be pronounced Ketus, Cetus. I'm not sure, but it's from Greek mythology, and it usually refers to just, like, large sea monster. So I figured I'd probably lean the serpent sort of way and go with that. Okay, we do still win. The tail is a necessity. Tail is a necessity. We get really thin towards the end because we're gonna add a bunch of little flowy little tail elements. Wait, do I want that? Okay, that makes slightly more sense. Send it out a little bit. That. I don't usually draw sea serpents. When I do, I usually end up confused. Fix that real quick. That's at least a generally good idea. See, the thing is, though, I kind of like the general flowiness there. Kind of like the half-skirt design, almost like a toga. Yeah, I think I do have to, like, have it go around a little bit and be partially here at this point, because if not, it'll, what am I doing? Basically, it needs to balance out so that it's not just all on one side. Kind of wraps around. It definitely, it has to wrap around somewhere. That. Okay. I always like chokers, so we're gonna keep that in the design. Okay. I do like the idea of having more dragon variety, especially in fantasy games. Humanoid dragon characters always seem to be the same. My main thing is the particular variety of dragon. Like, for example, Western style dragons, like typical European Western style dragons, are everywhere. And then typical standard, like, Chinese style Eastern dragons, they're also everywhere. They're very common. Wyverns, while technically common, don't actually get called wyverns, which is part of the problem. So in a way, wyverns are not common because they never actually call them what they are. They always just are like, here is dragon. Which isn't necessarily true. A dragon, so to speak, is, while blanket term, a dragon is a variety of different mythical serpents. The actual technical dragon would be 4 legs, wings. That's the standard. Wyverns are wings for arms and then they have the 2 legs. And that's how you tell the distinction. And yeah, I know Monster Hunter is notorious. Oh, Monster Hunter is definitely notorious. Do I go from this to this? I don't know if it looks... You know, we'll just keep going here with the little... We'll just keep going down the tail. But yeah, mine being an amphitheater is basically just Danger Noodle with wings. So, you can kind of see it depicted in the logo on the left-hand side. It doesn't have feet, it just has wings. Wings and horns, and that's it. That's an amphitheater. Although the most common form of amphitheater you'll see is the feathered variety, because Quetzalcoatl is technically considered an amphitheater, the way it's depicted. And then, of course, you have sea serpents. I'll just put little stabbies there. They'll understand. They'll understand. I hope. Anyways, okay, so how do I want to do the gloves? I want to do the gloves differently now that the arms are different. Also, I do want to make sure he's at least semi-clothed here. I don't want it to be fully open. Mostly because I have to design within VTuber standards of what is appropriate for Twitch. Very similar to the Asian dragons where they're just like flying snakes. I think the main difference between traditional Eastern style dragons is that they tend to have a lot of other creatures kind of mixed in, so it's not just serpentine. Like, sometimes they'll be mixed, like we'll have deer antlers or something instead of horn. Ah. I have a delayed sense of pain. Forgive me. And then, like, I know some of them have, like, bird talons for feet instead, which is a really interesting design. Like a Slowbro? What? Is it... Wait, hold on. Is it Dunsparce based on... What? Oh! Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I guess I am like a Slowbro. Oh. Oh no. Oh. That one happened without sound. One happened without sound. I still got whacked though. Oof. Yeah, I gotta make sure I design this in an interesting enough way. Now the question is, do I do my usual, my standard, my default, my weakest link here, and then just do a very tight crop top type thing here, or something else? Unfortunately, it's a very bad habit of mine to always do, like, really crop top type tops because it's something that I like. Because I could do that, or I could do kind of like a lower, kind of like, flowy shirt type thing. To be honest, flowy shirt thing might work better. Let's work on that for now. Gotta do that. Collarbone. I had no idea that Dunsparce was based on Quetzalcoatl. I would have never guessed. Hold on. Hold on while I go down this rabbit hole. Dragon Maid making a Dunsparce cosplay. Interesting. Oh my goodness. You know what? I forgot he kind of had those little wings, so I actually kind of see it now. Oh, the Dunsparce was one of the funniest things Pokemon ever did, not gonna lie. Like, everybody waits for years, and they're like, please, please, give us an evolution, and then they do, and it's just like, we give you extra link. It just becomes long now. Oh, that was so funny. Alright, let me see here. How do I want to do these pants? Also, how do I want to do the gloves? I have to make sure to save frequently because I'm afraid. Missing link to Dunsparce. Extra links to Dunsparce. Yeah, it is absolutely pouring down the rain, and despite my title of Storm Dragon, I can't do much on that front. So I have nothing to do but sit here and be at the mercy of the weather. Looked around your profile a little. I absolutely adore your art style. Thank you! Yeah, I've been drawing for a pretty long time. Definitely went through some phases where certain art styles affected me more than others, but I think I kind of, for the most part at least now, have settled into a general consistent art style, I would like to think. I still need to practice backgrounds and perspective because it's something that I'm always really hesitant to do. It's that deep-seated art anxiety getting to me, but I do occasionally practice more dynamic poses like this instead of just I be stand, I be stand, I be stand, I be float. It's slightly different. Yeah, I know for a while my art style was very heavily influenced by Sword Art Online, and there was another period I went through where I had a Madoka Magica phase. I want these gloves to work. Obviously, I want a slot in the gloves for That's the eraser. Whoops. Not the eraser, please. Thank you. I just forgot to draw in this arm. Alright. Okay, so if I do this here, that means here it's gonna kind of be more of a... Let's say it happens on both sides. Just for the sake of symmetry, it happens on both sides. And then maybe it'll, like, curve back in. No, not quite there. There we go. I feel like that could make a good glove. Thinking about doing that for having it like that. Yeah, like a scalloped end of the gloves. I love in the anime, Dunsparce can just flap its wings and fly away. Oh my god. I didn't know he could fly with those. That sounds really funny and cute. Okay, I'm thinking maybe something here. That could be like a little gold accessory. Dang, why that arm's so thin? Hold on. You know what? It can be going backwards. It can be going backwards, and that's why it's thin. I'm gonna leave it at that. Kind of seem a little bit tattered here. Like that. Yes, perfect. Okay. And then I'll have to come up with some kind of emblem to put on this thingy, but for now I'm just gonna do a little scribble to like denote something's supposed to go there. I'll figure it out. Nah. I had a thought, but nah. Okay, and then we need pointy nail hand. Why? Because pointy nail hand is cool. I love hands like that. They're just kind of neat. Oh, I don't like how skinny that arm is. I have to fix it. I have to fix it or I'm gonna go crazy. At least a little bit wider. Oh, not quite, no. Oh, I have did that thumb. I need to reset that thumb a little bit. I do not like how I drew this hand. Ha 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 ha. That's alright, we all make mistakes. Namely with hands. You make them small for aesthetics or large for flying. Yeah. Dragon wings are very cool. I also love when people put wings in, like, different places that you normally wouldn't have wings. Like, if they have wings on their head, or their ears are wings. Sometimes they have them on their hips, which is also kind of cool. Sometimes they have multiple sets of wings, which is nice. It'll be funny to see Sunny's birthday stream. Sunny's planning on ordering a pizza and letting chat get toppings for the pizza. Ooh. Ooh, dangerous game you're playing there. You could end up with something horrific. I could never. I'm such a picky eater. I absolutely could never. I would cry. Like, if I got anything other than, like, the world's most basic cheese pizza, I think I would literally cry. Nail, pointy nail. That's good enough. He's a very pretty boy. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the feet wings. Oh, yeah, the feet wings are also really nice. Really want to try anchovies on pizza before I croak. You know, I don't think I've ever even seen an anchovy in person. Feet wings are always cool, although they don't seem practical for flying. Yeah, your sense of balance would be off. I think the only way that wings on feet would work is if you had some sort of gravity manipulation magic or wind magic to actually counterbalance yourself when you're using those wings. I feel like that's the only way that would actually work, because if not, it's gonna be like roller skating, but worse somehow. You would end up upside down at some point. Oh, wow. Ooh, the rain is coming down outside. You practice standing on your hands and are used to the blood rushing to your brain. I mean, at least you wouldn't get dizzy while flying, man. That would be something. I'm thinking maybe I do a nice little middle palm thingy. Yeah. Nice. Alright, pants. Draw in the legs, because I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I almost never make the pants wider than the legs are, because I just... Something about tighter fitting clothing that I just like more. Originally liked what I was doing with the shoes, but now I kind of hate what I was doing with the shoes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna adjust that for now. Okay, so how do I wanna do this? That a little thinner. Okay. Thinking about maybe that be shaded because it goes behind. How do I wanna... In Greek mythology, Hermes used feet wings to be very fast, so I guess more like glorified roller skates. Yeah, I was thinking, like, you would probably have to have the same amount of balance you would need to actually use roller skates. So if Hermes pretty much stayed, like, on the ground and just went shoom along the ground, either that or Hermes had multiple sets of wings, because I know he's also been depicted with wings on his little head, on his little helmet thing. And some people do depict him with just normal wings, so if he had multiple sets of wings, it could probably help with, like, steering and balance. Okay, do I want to put the fins on the wings? The fins on the wings? Okay, I can English. Because if so, I'll have to do something that for the pants as well. I want to do a sandal, I'm thinking, so let's go ahead and draw out the feety. That. Okay. Ah, wow. Oh no, it stuck to me. Now, get off! Get off! Okay. Does he wear socks with his sandals? I don't think so. I don't think... Because it's gonna be like a sandal, but... Not like a sandal. Mostly, I guess sandal was a misconception. I should have just said open-toed shoe. Because that would have made more sense, I think. Would have been closer to what I wanted to get. Alright, so if I want to do this kind of in... Actually, I kind of like how that's done, but... You squint at my references a couple dozen times. In God of War, Hermes didn't fly at all, but was very fast and could jump high, and also had this stupid, annoying Sun Wukong personality. Oh no. I mean, Hermes was the trickster god. So I could see some form of arrogance and kind of just generally messing around. Okay, so I think for this, first and foremost, rid of that little bit right. Now we're gonna get rid of that little -1. Here's what I'm gonna do. I do like that. We are gonna do that. That's fine. I think when we get up here, I'm gonna have a little bangle thing. I want to do that. Nah. I should incorporate a mix of elements. Something more akin to... I like the idea of the plants being... The plants? Wow. The pants being relatively simple compared to everything else, because you can see that everything else is pretty complex. Nice to have simplistic elements here and there to kind of balance it out so it's not too crazy. But yeah, this is definitely 1,000 times more interesting than what I already had. Whenever I heard Hermes, I always think of Hermes Comrade from Futurama. Need to go rest now. It was so nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you as well. And thank you again for the raid. Let me see. Looks like I had some sort of medallions here. But I can incorporate that into these pre-existing medallions that I added. How complicated do I want to make pants for no reason? That is the question. That is the question. That I'm not sure how to answer. Some sort of like, maybe I could like put a pattern or something, like some sort of coral pattern or something like that. So the swimmer approach and get. I'm not giving him a Speedo. I'm not. Because I'm trying to make everything appropriate for Twitch, and I'm not gonna say a Speedo is appropriate for Twitch. I like mythology, so I always think of mythology characters first. Yeah, same. I love mythology so much. Greek and Roman are like my main jam, so to speak, but I know a little bit of Nordic, a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Celtic. And then I slowly but surely pick up on bits and pieces from other stuff too. Okay. I definitely need to diversify the color palette here too, because there's nothing that provides a real pop of color, which would be nice to have in character design. So, let me go ahead, put that away, put little small child. You're not gonna have a number because you were not numbered. I am gonna eventually end up like redoing all of these, but for now, let's go ahead and do the line art for this one because I just really want to focus on this one today. Compromise, give him those silly swim trunks with SpongeBob on them. Nah. I gotta fit within the theme, the vibe. Greek is my main. I know a bit of Japanese and a bit of Norse. I didn't really get into Norse until God of War 4 came out. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I know there are certain aspects of mythology that I didn't really get into as much until, like, the Fate series. So that's one of my weaknesses. But overall, I love, like, learning new little things about mythology. And I'm like, hey, that's pretty neat. Okay, so let's do some line art. Make this separate folder here for the boy. Oh, that's not it. That ain't it. I have to use the vector ones for when I do this. Alrighty. Oh no, my mistake. Thank you for the motivation! You set this one so that it shows in all layers. Thank you. That line's crooked and it's gonna bother me forever. No, not quite. Better. I like to be really precise. Sometimes I'll get stuck doing the same thing for quite a while, but I like to think that helps it turn out very well. I clicked coaching on my Hollyrath, so hopefully that helps you. I've never really studied mythology, but I know quite a bit about Greek. Yeah, Greek mythology was like my hyperfixation for the longest time, because I was super into the Percy Jackson series when I was growing up. So I was very into Greek mythology in like high school and stuff like that. Like one of my favorite things. Okay, that's a bit too much. Hold on. Yeah, it's actually, it's symmetry ruler. However, when I get down here, it's not gonna work as much because I have asymmetrical design stuff. So I do have to occasionally turn it on and off. But yeah, the symmetry tool is something that I use when I make VTuber models. Because I actually, for the new people, I made my own VTuber model here. This is all my handiwork. I did the art and the rigging myself. But using the symmetry tool for, like, eyes and other features that need to be symmetrical is really useful. It helps with placement as well. So it's just, it's very dandy tool. I know it's under the, I use Clip Studio Paint. They have a whole section for rulers, where if you, like, you click on it, it's gonna take a second to load because my Clip Studio's bonked. But if you click on it, it takes you to the section where you have a bunch of different rulers you can choose from, and one of them symmetry, you have a couple others. Like, there's a perspective ruler, there's just one that's just a guide. Special ruler, ruler pen, so you can just draw it directly. Figure ruler, I'm not sure what figure ruler does. You have one that's curved and one that's linear, and you can like have it snap to the ruler. But yeah, I mostly use the symmetry ruler. Ooh, the question. Do I give him little bottom lashes or not? Do I wanna? I want to give him bottom lash. I'll give him the one singular bottom lash. The one singular little bottom lash. Oh. Gives him a little bit variety from the rest of my designs, because you can kind of see, like, if I go up here, no bottom lashes, no bottom lashes, no bottom lashes. I typically don't do bottom lashes, so it'll at least make him stand out a little. Another layer. The reason why I like to use vector layers is because it's much easier to, like, manipulate the lines that way, and I can give you an example. I only like to use vector layers for the line art, though. Like, for example, let's say, oh, I have a line. Let me draw the line for the face here. And I'm like, I don't like that, even though this one's kind of fine, to be honest. I can manipulate the line directly like it's an object, which is really useful. Not quite the mouth I had drawn. Ooh, another thing I need to get rid of for that. Kitty mark. Let's draw them ears. Little fishy ears. Kinda seaweed thing. Doesn't 100% look like seaweed, but I'm sure it will get the point across. Okay, now I'm gonna have to turn off the ruler. Ooh, that was some thunder I'm hearing there. Goodness. I don't think I want it to 100% be a circle. A bit too intense for me there. That'll work. Could be a little bit... Yeah, I kind of think I want to make it a little triangular almost. That'll make it more interesting. So we'll make a triangular storm ASMR. Yeah, I love storms too. I definitely sleep better when there's a storm. Triangle within triangle. Multiple triangles. I mean, it's probably fine as a design. And then we definitely want to have a little bit of a thing back here as well. Oh, that's not quite it. Not quite. I want to make him a little bit scalloped. Cute little Triforce. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. Did I draw it before? Not that way, that's for sure. That'll be alright. Okay. Scalloped Steve over also. Good triangle here too. That looks interesting at least. That's not bad looking so far. I think I might create a scalloped look here. Or do I want to carry this? I don't think I do. Oh no. Why does this feel off? There we go. By the way, if I ever do go quiet, just know it's because I've gone into what I like to refer to as focus mode, which is something that I do pretty consistently. I like get too focused and then I just stop speaking. Hmm. Oh no, the high up part is away from the thumb, not towards the thumb. That's a no. Okay. I get way too focused on stuff too. It's just what we do sometimes. Yeah. The main reason I have the music playing, just on the off chance that I get too distracted and I'm not talking for a while, then it's like, well, at least they have music they can listen to. Maybe? No. Hands are hard. Maybe I just don't draw that last finger. Nope, nobody needs that last finger, right? Ah. I mean... I'm just not gonna draw that last hand. Alright. Actually, I feel like the tail would probably go underneath all the fabric. What am I doing? Whoops. You give the finger to that last finger. Yeah, those fingers are just one thing. Yeah. That's kind of like I only drew 4 fingers on this hand, so why do I have to draw 5 on this hand? We're just not going to talk about the fingers, or lack thereof. It's fine. I feel like this makes logistic. Oops, too much. Nope, not enough. Not bad looking. Oh, that's right, I have to draw the spikies on the... this too, but do I want to? Do I want to do the leg fins? What if I do the leg fins like little Hermes wings? Hehe. I don't need that back foot to be really in depth. It's still gonna bother me forever? Yes. However, there is nothing I can do about it. Alright, hair time. Actually, more correctly, water time first, because I have not had water in a bit. And snackies. Keep myself motivated by snacks. They're little Pokemon fruit gummies, you know, like the kind you give to children. But it keeps me motivated. Only downside is when the gummy gets stuck to my teeth. Actually, about making after. Oh goodness! Thank you for the follow, Darius. Thank you, thank you. Not quite there, not quite there. Okay, now. I want this to be in front of or behind the ear? Put it in front. Oh, too much. Whoa. No, it wouldn't do to have one side be fluffy and one side be spiky. Makes no sense. It's still a little bit fluffier, but still gonna do. Need a little something to make it look a little more dynamic, to stick out a bit more. Fine like that for now. I can add little elements. I'm I'm staring at it right now because I'm trying to decide if he looks too much like a Honkai Star Rail character. If you play Star Rail, you probably know which one I'm thinking of. I mean, as long as the color palette's different enough, I suppose it'll be alright. Artist's worst nightmare. Having someone compare your characters to someone else's characters is awful. Someone once said I look like the Onceler. I got so confused by that comment because I legitimately look nothing like the Onceler. Anyways, this is the only bean that I have inked so far. I think I need to make this a little bit more dark right on the edge here. Yeah. Hopefully it will be alright. Okay, I think I see the problem here. I didn't merge layers. I need to merge the hairline art and the rest of the line art. Don't ask me why I did them on separate layers, because I legitimately have no excuse. This should work better. Yeah, almost! So close! What is happening here? Hold on. Okay, take 2, Electric Boogaloo. You know what? It was better, so I'm not gonna fault that one. I have to get rid of some areas here. Gonna shrink the selected area a little bit so it's not too much. Now we'll just refine it a little bit, since this is my chaos to live with. Oof, da. Okay. As you can see, I am struggling. I hate how the enclose and fill tool just like does not work for me the way it works for other artists. I always have to sit here and struggle redoing some stuff because it doesn't do it right the first time. I could have just done the thing that I normally do, where I like outline the whole thing myself and then I color. But I didn't. I decided to be complicated this time. Hello, how are you doing? I won't be staying long. I'm just here to quickly see what you're up to. I'm doing good. Doing some character redesigns. This is the character I'm redesigning. The struggle makes us strong, and the struggle is also quite entertaining, so you can use that to your benefit. Win-win. But yeah, as you can see, we have a much more interesting design on this side than we have on this side. I'm gonna be using similar colors, but at the same time, like, not. Kind of imagining him as more of, like, not like a deep sea creature. I would have made the design more creepy, but, like, deep enough in the water that you don't get exposed to sunlight too often, which is why I'm making him so pale. Let's figure out from here. Is this just the color white? It is. It is literally just the color white is the default that I have for the base color for the skin. That's funny. And here, a little bit of skin, and a bit of skin. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. I left that open too. I tried to go more of a pinkish tone for the skin. always nice to see someone redesigning old characters and drawings from the past. I'm just too much of a coward to do it myself. Or maybe you could say that I'm a sucker for old designs and feel like it would be disrespectful to my old self to do it. Don't know which one is better or worse, though. I like to, if anything, even if it's not a redesign, a redraw is always so satisfying because you get to see a little bit of improvement in the way that you draw things. And it's very nice to see the improvement. Like, you can see the incredible improvement here. No matter how subtle, you can see a vast improvement from A to B. And it's always it's just a big morale booster when you are able to actually like do that. It definitely helps me get like 90% of my motivation to draw sometimes. I think I'll probably whip out a slightly darker color to use under the neck, because that's not a dark enough color. In which case, I'll just kind of like a little bit of a... slightly darker color on the color wheel. And that is a perfectly fair point. I just for some reason don't like to do it myself. Can't tell you why. I mean, if you don't like to, it's not like you have to. So, you can always just kind of relax with not have to do anything. There, he can still be a pale child. pretty sure it's Clip Studio you're using, right? One of the things I'm envious of you guys is some of the brush settings you have. I could really use some of those. Yeah, I'm using Clip Studio, and I've never actually made my own brush, but I know you can make your own brushes. And I've thought about it, because, like, it would be nice. I kind of sort of made a scales brush by tweaking some of the settings for, the dot spray brush. But it's not the same as, like, hand drawing your own brush. But there's also certain things that is in Photoshop that I couldn't be without, so I guess it's a compromise. Have you used both, or did you just stick with this one? I haven't actually used Clip myself, so I don't know for certain if I would regret it or not. Okay, so the last time I used Photoshop was back in... If I had to guess, like, 2011, maybe-ish? I used it back when I still did mouse art, because I didn't have an art tablet. And it was alright, but I didn't really have any idea what I was doing, so I wasn't really good at it, you could say. So I'm sure if I had stuck with it and actually put in the effort to learn, I probably would have gotten a lot more comfortable with it. But nowadays, it's pretty expensive to use Photoshop in comparison to Clip Studio. Because Clip Studio is just like, I do a one-time payment for the version. I don't do the subscription thing, because that's an option, but I don't do that one. So I just do the one-time payment, and then that's it. And then when they come out with, like, 3.0 or whatever, I'll just buy 3.0. Easy. It's fine. So I won't have to, like, incur a very large payment each time. But so far, like, I really like Clip Studio. There's a lot of effects and things that I really enjoy. And I overall find it very nice, although sometimes it gets a little bit jangly with me, but I'm sure every art program has its little snafus. To be honest, if it's like the layout of Clip Studio that confuses you, I know a lot of people actually make workspaces that you can, like, get from the Clip Studio Assets store and download, and then basically use to make your workspace the layout look more like Paint Tool, Sai, or Photoshop, if that's what you're more comfortable with and what you know better. They also have, like, a ton of free assets that you can use. Like, all this stuff is stuff that I downloaded for free. They're, like, different textures, different images, and things like that. I got the mouth thing mostly for mouth references. So, like, this is, like, a little diamond, like, gemstone looking thing. You can get different patterns. These are just the image materials. There's also some, like, gradients, little brushes that you can use. Like, these are fruits specifically. But yeah, there's a lot of different things. These are my nature-related brushes, which this one's one of my favorites. I use it for clouds and a lot of texturing. Like, I use this brush a lot. But it's all, like, these are all brushes that I downloaded for free. I have an obsessive amount of brushes. You don't need as many as I have. Because I don't even use half of these. There's no reason. I just hoard them all for no reason. Oh, it lagged out. Come on. There we go. Love to see it. Okay. But yeah, I've definitely learned a lot and gotten comfortable with this program. So personally, I can't see using another program, but if you're really comfortable where you're at, I wouldn't necessarily change anything too drastically, because that could completely change the way your art looks, because you're moving to a whole different program with different brushes and things like that. Another thing to keep in mind is, I heard recently that Adobe Photoshop is adding a generative AI thing to their program that learns from the people's artwork, which is not... It's not great, but that's something that they're doing. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. My dilemma is that I already pay for the full adult subscription with all of the different programs, and I use most of them, but a lot of the more comic-oriented tools, like the vector application to brushstrokes, is kind of appealing. But other than that, I use my full subscription pretty well. I think... I'm not sure if you can do vector layers in Photoshop. I think you can. Oh, it already went in? Dang. I only started hearing about it the other day, so I thought they were just like, watch out, it's gonna come out in the next month, but apparently it's already there. Dang. AI is not fun. Not fun at all. The only thing that I think AI is, like, even moderately used for is sometimes they make an image and I go, that inspires me to draw something really cool. And then I will draw the really cool thing myself. But, yeah, generally it's really not that great. Oh, yeah, it was all fun and games until it started stealing people's artwork. Okay, right, where was I? I have to turn this off so I can see what I'm doing. And that is why I had to turn off that layer, because ain't no way I was going to be able to differentiate what I was coloring. Okay. Let me color that little mouth. Let me see here. It was basically implemented a while ago, but no one really talked about it, and then people started noticing that it was there, and it was default set to accept, but you could turn it off so it won't be an issue. Oh, that's good at least. That took me by surprise. Also, now they have implemented where they actually have AI implementations in their program. I've played with it, but it's not really good, and I'm not going to use it for anything important. Just thought I wanted to try it out at least because I was worried how well it might be. But it's not that good, thankfully. Yeah, you could always tell when something's AI. It's very rare for you to come across an AI artwork that's impossible for you to tell if it's AI or not. Like, for example, the other day, someone was like, oh, here's this artist painting on oil canvas, and it's like flying owls in the moonlight. The owls weren't flying. They were perched on a branch. One of the owls was levitating like a foot above the branch, so it wasn't even connected to the branch. The moon was crooked, and there were like 3 other moons. And I don't know how... Oh, hi! Hello, welcome! That is a lot of people. Hello, hello. Hi, I am Ryu. Ice Storm Dragon from the mystical world of Castle. Nice to meet you all. I am doing artsy stuff. How are you? What were you streaming? What were you doing? I'm doing the arts. Yeah, the floodgates just burst. Yeah, let me see. I was specifically, let's see. I was redrawing this old design of a character from 2018. You can't really tell. It's a very dark color, so it's kind of hard because I don't have the line art. A model commission? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. Making models can be kind of fun. Unfortunately, I get really obsessive and then spend way too much time on it. Like, I've been working on my 5.0 for like the last year, basically. I'm still working on it. I haven't even drawn the clothes yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I love this updated chibi. Yeah, I know. I'm having so much fun with it. I'm actually where's the other sketches I have? I have a handful. I just decided to focus on this one for some reason. I guess I just felt like it. But yeah, these are all redesigns of characters that I designed before. I'm having a lot of fun. I love doing redesigns. Put that away. That's right, I was gonna color the inside of the mouth. Do you have a little fang? Hold on. You don't have a little fang. Okay, good. I'm hiding that dot, and I also don't like that I'm hiding that dot. It needs to be front and center. It needs to be... noticed. There we go. More noticeable. More noticeable. I feel that. Today I was breaking apart a saxophone since the client plays a saxophone. Oh, I've never actually messed around with instruments. I feel like that would be fun to learn. But I mostly like doing physics. Physics is like my favorite thing to do. 10 out of 10. Love doing physics. If I can make it bouncy, I'll make it bouncy. Like, I think I love the up and down motion of the wings for my model. It's one of my favorite things because it's so flowy. And this model is like over a year old, so it's not even like the full extent of my abilities right now. I think it'll look good in the end. That's... If I had the money and you weren't booked up already, you would have one more on your hands to make. Yeah, once I finish the current one that I'm working on, I'll be able to open up another slot. But I had to put in slots because I was just... I have a really bad habit of not saying no when people ask me. So I had to make slots for my own mental health and well-being. Uh, Gotta put in some rules so that I don't go crazy. Did I? Hold on. Yeah, that should probably be colored in. Might. Ah, Hold on. I got this. I know how to do this. Aha! Ah! Very important that I take care of this because it disgusts me. What is going on here? Anyways. Time for me to get unnecessarily obsessive. Oh, that's maybe a little too much. Hold on. We can reduce. Let's shrink the selected area. Sure. Okay, a little bit. Oh? Oh, because it's not selected. I can't interfere with it. Joy. Silly me. Always so, always so messy. Anything that's got a light color, I need to investigate it now, because oh my goodness, that keeps happening. Oh boy. You know what, we're just gonna, yeah. We're... losing my mind. I hate the consistent need to, like, literally adjust everything. Everyone consistently always adjusting. What even... Oh, this is... Correct thyself. Won't be going anywhere anytime soon, so I'll be lurking and waiting for the perfect opportunity to put in a commission. Maybe by then I have 2 half-off coupons. Yeah, that's a constant returning problem with line art and flat coloring. I feel your pain. Yeah. Because, like, I'll be like, it's perfect. It goes in colors. Something is outside the lines. Because the enclose and fill tool just does not like me. I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't get it. Don't know why it doesn't like me, but it does not like me, and I have yet to understand why. Maybe one day, but that day is not today. There's a lot of lighter colors in this character design too. A lot of editing. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Could I just hit clear and then redraw and stuff? Yes, however, I'm afraid of how much the clear will take out. So mentally, I'm like, yeah, I need to chill, and I just need to manually erase all of it. Outside of some of the inner stuff, that's pretty much all of it. Whoops, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Ha 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 ha. No, I said clearly today was not the day where it would work out for you with that tool. Nope. Definitely saw something up at the top that I can fix. You. Angly. But it's mostly where the lines meet that I tend to have problems. That's just gonna have to be fine, or I'm gonna go insane. Alright, time to work on the eyes. I love rendering eyes. I still love it so much. It's so fun. Okay. Whee! What color did I make your eyes? Wait, actually, I forgot to color the inside of his mouth. Silly me. Do kind of a darker color here. Yeah. That'll do. Now, I made his eyes kind of like a bluish green. However, let me see. Mentally, I don't know if I should have the eyes be such a similar color to the hair and the rest of the color scheme. Okay, let's color pick like the hair, and then we'll see what's on the opposite of the color wheel. Pick the darkest color. Like a purplish color. I'm gonna go down here a little bit more. Make it more of a purple blue. Make it paler, more desaturated. Let's turn on the symmetry ruler here just so I can be a little bit more consistent without my favorite brush. The cloud brush. If it'll stop lagging for 5 seconds. Oh. Maybe it's just really large. It was just really large. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. For the darker color, it's gonna be more of a purpley blue. And I think for the lighter color, I'm actually gonna go all the way to the pinkish. And do something like that, because I think that looks really cool. Yeah, that was the brush I talked about. It's my favorite brush. You can see how it has a nice little texture to it. Like, all in all, definitely one of my favorite things. Okay, so for the pupils, we'll go for like a really dark blue-purple here. I don't think that's quite it. Okay, so let's try that again. There we go, we're gonna do this. Not quite. I don't think I quite dig that, so we're just gonna... Got it. Raster layer, please. Back out my little cloud brush. Smaller. Oh yeah, the eyes look infinitely more interesting now. There's something I want to do. Skin layer real quick though. Trying to look interesting. This is how I do scales. Now. I can already see a problem. all around the outer edges to make sure there's no mistakes. Well, I've already stayed longer than I intended to. I love your art and your calm personality, but I've been sick today, so I really need to get to bed and try and sleep it out. I can't afford to be sick 2 days in a row. Not that I really can decide that either way, but I can try. Alrighty, I hope that you feel better. Definitely get some rest. Alright, I will see you around. Keep up the amazing art. Thank you. Yeah, so go sleep, go relax, go rest. And hopefully any sort of sickness will just kind of leave you alone. Take plenty of vitamin C. That will help. I know you can get little vitamin C tablets. That can be really helpful for, really forcing your way through. There's nothing more calming than coloring the art process, in my opinion. Too much. Looks so cute. I love that. Okay, one very important thing. Okay. Now we gotta pick all the colors for shading and whatnot. I'm really loving this design so far. The idea to change the eye color was really good, honestly. Definitely should have done that. Too monochromatic on the other one. Everything was very much just shades of the same color. Okay, so this over here. Vibrant color there. And two. I'm gonna hit it. Seems lighter. And two. I love how much my art has improved. Stuff like this makes me so happy and proud of myself. Or too much of a... a light color. It definitely has to be really, really bright. I might just have to stick to white for the highlight. I think that'll work just fine. Okay. I mean, look at the last one. The last one I didn't even really have highlights in the hair. Hold on. I am gonna make this darker. I need to do. Now for the clothing colors. I definitely want to change some of the clothing colors. I will overall keep them semi-consistent, but definitely going to change some of the clothing colors. Okay. Do I want the shirt underneath to be white, or do I want the little cover on top to be white? Oops, that's the spray tool, my bad. Actually, for me to pick colors, hold on. Got it. And then I used like a purple. Thinking about using blue, the color. Okay, there's a method to the madness. Really bad, so less used colors. Okay, so this purple is definitely the most distinctive color that I have. So it would be better to make more of the design kind of purpley, I think. However, I don't even know that I want to do that shade of purple, or if I want to lean more into, like, the purple. Like, if I did that, see how distinctive everything would look on that. Yeah, that one's still one of the most distinctive. So my primary colors are going to be this purple and white. This is something that I learned on how to pick your primary colors for character design. And it's pretty nifty, so I'm gonna do that. That top can be that color. However, we're gonna underneath here. I'll technically color above here. Okay, so like the seafoam and the bright blue, those are gonna be like our contrasting colors. Ah! Oh my goodness. Thank you for the wellness check here. I get spooked. Good water. It stretches. Gotta do the stretchies. I'm back. There we go. Nice stretchies. Wait. Okay. Sure, I'm sitting up straight from now on. But I'm not gonna say, when I did this redesign, I wasn't expecting there to be so much purple, but oh my goodness, it works sickeningly well. It's actually kind of cute. I like it a lot. I might definitely do some gradients to kind of make it stand out a little bit more, though. Okay, let me see here. If I do that, down, oh, brush here. That's too much. So technically, according to this, the light should be coming from this direction, so I'll refine that a little bit. Something like that would work. Refine it a little bit. That one we're gonna make look more shiny. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, maybe if I reduce the size of this. I'm not 100% sure how these triangle shady spaces are. work. Who knows? Anyways, continue. Bit of airbrushing ends here. I want the fabric to look light in appearance. That'll give it kind of a lighter feel. Why is he so adorable? Oh, this is terrible compared to this one. Oh my gosh. Anyways, perfect. Okay, I forgot marble. I'll have to decide if I want to use any patterns. If I did, it would probably be on the, either the shirt or the flowy bit, or potentially both. Maybe on the pants if I want the pants to be more interesting. Don't ask me what. Fine. I blended that a little too hard. Well, it got the gist. Try that. Let's try adding a little bit of. I feel like that would be a nice effect. I do, however, have to this out, because that looks pretty interesting. I can go with that. I had to turn off the white color. Because I started focusing on the purple first, and I was like, okay. White is second color. Oh wait, I forgot. They're a little bit shiny. That makes me happy. I like the shiny. Oh, you know what I forgot about? This belt. The belt can be an accent color, though. I don't think that would hurt anything. It had to be a good accent color. I feel like I could use gold for the metals, but I'm also not sure if I should use silver instead to kind of keep it more in tune. The aquatic vibe. I mean, I did have gold-ish elements on him back then. I could do gold. Okay. Bright blue is secondary color, but I don't know if that'll work very well with that. Seafoam color. For now, let's just focus on one thing at a time. Definitely want to do a blue shading for the white. shading here. Not bad, but I don't know if I should choose a different tone for the blue. Maybe a little bit too dark. Okay, let me go ahead and grab... Whoops, that's not the color picker tool. Grab this bright blue. That. Makes it a little more interesting. That is a terrible color for shading. What on earth? Okay, let's try that again. Try that. That's a little better at least. At this rate, it's almost like I should just color the bottom a completely different. We're gonna try that. We're gonna give that a shot. We're actually going to color underneath. Own color. I'm a little bit confused why that's happening, but whatever. That's a nice little accent color right there. That looks nice. Oh no, that's not it. Let's see. Whoops. Whoops. Maybe having a smaller size brush would help. I'm definitely gonna have to make the metal a different color, but for now I'm coloring it that just to have it have a base color. Because if I make the metal the same color, then that's not gonna stand out at all, which would be awful. However, I think making the belt that color works really well. So we will make the belt that color. No, the tiny dots are better. Good. Now I just need to do the bit in between the fins, which is probably gonna make that white. Hi! I'm doing a redesign right now, which as you can see, is going very well. I believe I've already been going for 3.5 hours. That's crazy. I'm gonna give it a little bit of color. I don't think I can leave it just white. In terms of my brain is like, nah, we need color in here. I'm gonna make it a little see-through as well. Okay, now I have to do metallic bits, but after I do this. Okay, so I'm thinking for the metallic bits, I'm gonna start off with this kind of pink as the base. Alright, now how are we gonna make pink look metallic? Great question. We're gonna... crazy here. This still isn't enough, though. Go back to the bright color, go back to that and do white. Blur it. Question is, do we like that or do we want to change it to something else? Because I feel like I could do something more interesting visually, vibrant. So we're gonna go down here to my idiot map. Gradient map we're gonna play around with. I have a whole set that's just metals. Has potential, but I would want it to maybe be cooler colors. These are the warm tones, though. I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna blur it a little, and then I'm gonna fiddle with it. What happens when I make it more... I don't necessarily dislike making it more of a pink. It's kind of nice as a pink. Okay. I think that'll do for now. This strategy of picking colors is actually really good. I'm so happy I stumbled across this. Or else I probably would have been doing the same disastrous colors where it was literally just all the same thing, which, like, is okay if you know what you're using it for, but I like a little bit of variety. Looks so much better now. So much more interesting. Why is my canvas crooked? There we go. Okay, so do this. Okay. There's... Oh, look how soft he looks. It's perfect. And I officially love him, like, a lot. My god, I almost don't want to give him up now. I have to be better at watermarking from now on because somebody stole my artwork. Very unhappy about that one. Alright, so now on the agenda of characters that I need to finish. First of all, I go away. Oh, boom! Now if I actually colored all the others, I'm sure this whole page would look amazing, but I'm just obsessed with the way that this one looks right now. He's so soft! Oh my god, I love him. I feel silly over how happy I am about this, but I'm just so happy about this. I definitely need to share the progress in my Discord, because oh my goodness. 10 out of 10, really happy about this. Alrighty, well I think that was a very productive, stream, because I got an entire one of these bad boys done. I can't get over it. I can't get over how nice it looks. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this because I like it so much. I feel like I'm not gonna want to, like, auction off the freaking character. I like it so much. That's absolutely horrendous. How much I like this character. No. Devastating. But it's so nice. Very rare that I feel this just absolutely excited about something I've done, so I'm probably gonna be in a good mood for a couple of days now because of how happy I am. Oh. It's the little things that make me happy. But yeah, on that note, let me find a lovely person for us to raid. Let me go ahead and exit out of here. Over here. Because it is now time for, first of all, I really still need to redo my ending screen. But we are gonna find a, oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Shambolique. I'm gonna assume it's a, that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much for the follow. And again, I am sorry if I butcher anyone's name because I am not the best at pronouncing names, but I don't know any streamer who is, so. Okay, so let's find a lovely person to raid. Let me see, any artists? Ooh, yes, a couple of artists we could raid. Perfect. Love that. on my way. Alrighty, so we're gonna raid one of the artists that I really enjoy because they do pretty art. I don't know what they're doing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say I don't know what they're doing because I thought that that was like their computer wallpaper. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't know that's what they were working on. That's crazy. In a good way. Anyways, let me go ahead and set up the race. Raid. So if you want to see some good artwork, go ahead and stick around for the raid. This is the raid message right here. Feel free to copy it. Take it with you on your way. And if you want to join the Discord, where I'll be showing my progress for that little piece that I was working on, that is the Discord, and you can join through that link there. Just know that if you don't accept the rules to, like, get into the server for more than, like, an hour, I'll probably just assume that you're a bot. So, like, if you get kicked or something, it's because I'm really on the lookout for bots now. I am cracking down. But yeah, feel free to join. It's very quiet. I basically only announce when I'm going live and occasionally post art things there. But I also do games. For those of you that don't know, I'm not strictly an art channel. I'm a variety channel, so I alternate between art streams and gaming streams, so I get a little even balance of both. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the 2 raids I got, which was incredible again. Draco Kiro and Sunny Raoul. Thank you again for the raids, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye for now. And boop. And boop. And boop.